This is Temple 21, Tairyūji, Great Dragon Temple. This is its main gate, about 300 yards down from the main temple complex. And if you come by ropeway or by car, you might miss it. It's a little too dark for me to actually get in and look at the Nyo on either side. On this temple gate, we can see a number of nafuta, little wooden nameplates. In the past, people used to leave their name by literally hammering their name on a piece of, writing their name on a piece of wood and hammering it to the pillars. Today, you leave your name by writing it on a piece of paper and leaving it in a specially marked box, which I will show later. In 1992, to celebrate the 1200th anniversary of Kukai climbing the mountain and training here, they built a ropeway, which most people take up, and there's actually a giant image of Kukai on the mountains that they built that you can see only from the ropeway. So driving might actually be pretty good, just so you can actually get to see the ropeway. Climbing these stairs here and coming to the bell tower. It kind of looks like a gate, but it's actually the bell tower. And the rope is in the middle, so on my way up, I'm going to actually try and ring it, so give you a sense of what these bells sound like on it. And let's see if we can look up. So we see the bell reminds me of the no dojiji. Ritually washing your hands. According to legend, when the first Emperor Jimmu of Japan, who came to rule Japan in 660 BC, and he's the great grandson of Amaterasu, the sun deity, when he was engaged in unifying in a campaign of Japan here, a miraculous image appeared guarded by a great dragon. Hence the area was called the Great Dragon Mountain. I'm not sure what this is. The large temple grounds here have beautiful trees. It's a very serene place. It's sometimes called the Mount Koya of the West, because like Mount Koya, Kukai spent time here in ascetic training. He came here in 793 at the age of 19, and for 100 days performed the Gumonjioho, reciting the Morning Star Kokuzo mantra 1 million times. And he also carved a statue of the main deity, Kokuzo deity here, which is enshrined here. It took him 50 days to chant the mantra 1 million times. It might have taken him even longer than that. Regardless of the weather, he continued to chant, yet he did not gain the enlightenment he was achieving. He did not achieve the breakthrough he was achieving. So from here he went southwest to Cape Muroto, where I'll be in a couple of days after a series of long walks, and there had some experiences I'll talk about when we get there. This is the Hondo, and down there is the ropeway station, which tours will come, and once you get off the ropeway you can take a winding path, or as you'll discover on the pilgrimage, whether you drive, walk, or take the bus, there are lots and lots of stairs. There are all sorts of halls and trails up here. So this is the Hondo. Just such a beautiful place, very peaceful with all the trees. When Kobo Daishi was 24, he wrote in Sangyo Shiki that he had climbed Mount Tairyu and meditated at Cape Murato. These are two references demonstrating two places he actually visited. Though all 88 places along the pilgrimages claim some sort of connection to him, this is one of a few places that we have actual proof that he visited. Here we can also see some of those nameplates plastered up on the wall. And then the nafuda get placed today in a little box like this. So you can see some of those name stickers up there on the wall. I don't want to go look in the box now because someone is praying. Sometime in the late 8th century, the governor here got an order from Emperor Kamu to construct various buildings here on the site. And during the late 16th century, though this temple, among most of the other temples around here, was burned down. It's what made the fact that Temple 20, the one before here, didn't burn, so kind of remarkable. This temple is situated amongst some of these enormous trees, as I pointed out. There's a picture of a dragon on the ceiling of the main building, but I don't think I should take a picture in it. And it's believed that Kukai forced a dragon here who was causing trouble in the area into a cave. There are many stories of Kukai forcing dragons into caves. I'm on my way to the Daishi-do here. The training that Kukai did at this temple played a large role in him being able to make Mount Koya the center of Shingon Buddhism. And because of the relationship between this and Kobo Daishi, to commemorate it, they built the Ropeway, and then they built a giant statue of him, as I mentioned earlier, that you can see on the way up. This is the Daishi-do, and there is that beautiful pagoda again up on the hill, and this is the way back to the Daishi-do. This Daishi-do is modeled after the inner sanctuary at Mount Koya with both a front and rear building. And on the walls of the front building are paintings of Kobo Daishi's 10 disciples and their sculptures depicting Chinese myths and folk tales. In the rear building, there's a statue of Kobo Daishi. The statues are open for public viewing on March 21st of the old calendar, so unless you come at that time, you're not going to get to see them. I mentioned the Osame Fuda, where you would leave your name that you have sort of proof you've come, and they used to leave them as stickers. Today, you write it on a piece of paper, and then you put it into this box here. So this is a way, it looks like they're doing work on it, but this is going behind the temple. And here is the back image. So at Koya-san, there's a temple where you also go to the back and pray, which is sort of where Kobo Daishi's is in deep meditation. So you go to the back there, and it's the holiest of holy sites. So this is modeled, this Daishi-do is modeled after that. This is the Tai Hoto. The 5 great statues of Kokuzo, Hokai Kakuzo, Kongo Kakuzo, Hokko Kakuzo, Renge Kakuzo, and Gyo Kakuzo are all stored in this tower. These statues are believed to ward off misfortune and to grant a long and prosperous life. People pray to them to prevent natural disasters, believed to come every 60 years, or on a calendar called Kanototori. The tower was constructed in such a year in 1861. Behind the Hondo, we once again have a Shinto shrine, sort of a testament to how everything is kind of Buddhism and Shinto are really intertwined in many, many ways. Back here, this is the Gumanji-do. This is the hall where one practices the Gumanji Jiho, which is the reciting of the Kokuzo morning star mantra 10,000 times every day for 100 days. It said the completion of this act allows one to develop superhuman memory ability, and this building is very important because it provides a place for people to participate in this act of Shingon Buddhism, first conducted by Kobo Daishi as a sacred rite. So this is the Gumanji-do, and here it is from a slightly different angle. This is the place where you get your books signed, and up here is a hexagonal-shaped building used for storing sutra. This is a sutra building. It is back here, and over here, I believe this might be the Gomado. This is the building that you see today is a reconstruction of the building. It's a place where fire is used for a Gomo fire ritual. Just an idyllic, beautiful setting here at Temple 21 Tairyu-ji.